Hi everyone, this is Kishore and welcome to Excel Learning Program. In this session, we are going to learn all about charts and how to present a chart in an effective way and what are the different kinds of charts which are available and how to deal with different features on the chart and how to manipulate the charts and all. So here you can observe and in insert under charts group you can find there are different kinds of charts which are available. All the chart type can also be viewed over here: column chart, line chart, pie, bar, and etc. Now let us go with column chart. How to insert a chart basically? So you can insert a chart by selecting the entire range which you want to show in a chart, or you can just keep your cursor position in between or anywhere else on your range, then click on the desired chart which you want to insert. So I have selected 2D column chart. This is how my column chart has been inserted. From here you can observe this is in blue color, red color, green color, and so on. Now how these colors have been shown. Now you can go to page layout. My theme, you can observe my theme is office theme. This is basically the default theme for any computer. However, if you see the different colors in your system, it is basically the theme which you have selected. If my theme is something different from the office theme, the colors of the bars which we have earlier seen will be different. See, based on the theme which we have selected, these colors may be vary. So now I would like to stick on to office theme, which is the default theme. Fine. Now let us observe what are the different areas which are available in a chart. So however, you can also increase the size and decrease the size of a chart. Here you can observe 4 corners which are available for a chart. Select either of the corners, keep your cursor on the corner and drag it like this. You can increase the size. This is the width of the chart. You can increase the height by keeping in the middle of the chart like this. You can increase the height and width of the chart. However, I am doing undo using Ctrl Z. That's fine. So if you observe the left portion of the chart is called vertical axis. The bottom portion of the chart is called horizontal axis. The right portion of the chart is called legend. The middle portion, if you observe, this portion is called, the entire portion is called plot area. However, you can increase the plot area by sizing handles like this. See, like this. This will increase only the plot area but not the chart area. Earlier we have observed chart area. This is the entire chart area. Now you can increase the chart area like this. But now we are observing only the plot area. See, you can increase or decrease the plot area like this. However, I want to go with the default plot. I am using undo. Right. This is called plot area. The blue color bar, red color bar, and green color, all these are called as data series. As and when you click on the blue color bar, you can observe this is highlighted. See, if you click on red, this is getting highlighted. If you click on green, this is getting highlighted. So this is called data series. You can also observe horizontal lines. See here, there are some lines which are available called horizontal grid lines. These are called horizontal grid lines. However, in this entire chart we are missing something. Those are horizontal minor grid lines, major grid lines. So these are basically horizontal major grid lines. There will also be vertical major grid lines, vertical minor grid lines, and horizontal minor grid lines. Those are not available in this sheet, in this chart. However, we are going to see all those later in this session. Now we are missing something over here. Those are the title of the chart. Title of the, what is the name of the chart is not available over here, and vertical axis title, horizontal axis title are not visible in this chart. However, let us see later in this session about all those titles, how to insert those titles, how to edit those titles, how to increase the size of those titles, and all we can be seen later in this session. Now you have observed how to insert a chart with a simple 2 clicks. Now I want to move this chart from this location to the new sheet. How can I do that? Give right click on the chart area, select move chart. When you click on move chart, you got two options. One is new chart, another one is object in. So now my object is in already sheet 1. If you want to change this object to sheet 2, it will be changed to sheet 2. However, I want to make it as new sheet but not moving to sheet 2, sheet 3. I want to make it the entire chart with a new sheet. New sheet, chart name is chart 4, but I want to rename this as EMP sales or whatever the name which you want. Click OK. Now if you observe, the entire chart is moved to new location with a chart with a name called employee sales. See, however, you can also restore back the same. Give right click on the chart area, move chart, object in sheet 1, click OK. Now my employee sales sheet has been disappeared. Again I am able to restore back to the original state. Now I want to keep a copy of this chart. It means I want to create a copy of the chart. How can I do that? Select this chart, use Ctrl C, select somewhere else, Ctrl V, select somewhere else, Ctrl V. Like this you can copy your chart. The very important thing which you have to understand is, now what I'm going to do is I'm deleting the copies. Now again I'm using a copy. I have selected the chart area, copy, now paste. Now let us observe. What I'm going to do is I'm deleting this March. See, whenever you delete something in the source data, that will be applied both the charts. This is copy of the chart, this is my original chart. This will be applied. So as soon as you delete something in the original, that will be, that means as soon as you delete something in the source data, that will also be deleted in the chart data. Be careful while you are deleting something in the source data, because it will also affect the chart. Use Ctrl Z. Now I have done that. Now I am deleting this one. Now let us see how to insert a chart with non-contiguous range. This is called contiguous range. This is continuously available with all the data I have selected and used or inserted a chart. Now how to insert a chart with non-contiguous range? How can I do that? I am deleting this one. See, I want to insert only January and March but not February. How can I do that? Just select from here to here and here to here. Then go to insert column chart. Like this you can also insert. However, we can also do in any different way. Now, earlier we have inserted by keeping our cursor position in anywhere in the range. Insert column chart. Now I have inserted my column chart. Just give right click anywhere on the chart area. Select data. Now you can observe chart range. I am deleting this chart range. Selecting from here to here and here to here. See, like this you can also change the contiguous range to non-contiguous range. However, you can also select like the same way only Joseph and Stephen Sales or Marvel and Stephen Sales, something like that. You can also do the same thing. Now I want to change this axis. This is called horizontal axis. This horizontal axis to legend to horizontal. It means I want to show this January and February as a legend, and I want to show the name of the salesperson as a horizontal axis. How can I do that? Just give right click, select data. Here is an option called switch row and column. If you click switch row, now I am able to change switch row from, so now I am able to change January and March as a legend, and these are under horizontal axis. Like this you can also switch rows and columns. Now you can observe only January and March are available. Have to add February. So we have earlier observed that here we have deleted entire thing and selected or included February. Now how can I include February? By not changing chart range. From here, see here, add, what is the series name? Series name is February. Where are the series values are available? So here my series values are available. Like this you can also add the series. Now you can also see I am adding one more name here. See, Stephen we have added. I am adding Rajan. Sales are 14,000, and or else let us go by Rand between 13,000 and top is 16,000. Now let us make it Rand. See, if you observe here, so now what I'm going to do is select data, switch rows to columns, add data, series name is February. My series values are from here to here only. Earlier it is like this. Now I want to add the employee name Rajan to this area. How can I do this? See, select data. Now edit, increase this portion. Horizontal axis will be increased like this, or else do one thing, delete everything, insert column chart. Like this you can also add this Rajan into the sales. Now give right click, select data and switch columns. Like this you can also do the same. You can also edit any of the values. See, this is my series. You can edit these values. Stephen is the series name. Series values are, these are the values which are available over here. You can edit. If you delete this and delete this, first what we have to do is If you want to delete, you can directly remove it. If you want to edit, you have to use or 10 or whatever it is. This is I9, up to I9 only it is available. You can increase to 10 or whatever it is. However, there is no value over here, hence it will be taken as is. So this column is not available, not I10 actually, it is G9 to I9 it is available, J10 actually. What is showing? Formula type contains an error. F9 is this one. See, add this one. Fine. Like this you can edit, or if you want to remove, you can also remove. If you want to change the order, you can also change this. The employee order can also be changed like this. See, like this you can also change the order. Now I'm just closing this one. Let us go over here. If you observe, there is a data range over here. Now I want to insert a chart with this data range. I'm going to insert a chart. Now I would like to select chart as line chart, and this is my chart. If you observe, see here, there are some indexes in the second column and the days are in the first column. If you observe, in some days it is having 0. It means there is no value. It is null basically. It is having null. How can I cover these gaps? It means wherever there is no value, so that value should be covered up. How can I do that? Give right click, select data. So as soon as you click on the option called, see again I am showing you an option called hide hidden and empty cell settings. See, click here, see, hidden and empty cells. If you click over here, there are some options which are available. See, connect data points with line. So these data points will be connected with line. How can I do that? See, click OK. Okay. As soon as I use this one, see, this has connected data points. Now I am able to fill the gaps. Like this you can connect the data points under line chart. Clear, right? Now I am moving on to my first lesson, that is inserting a basic chart or column chart. Now what I want to do is I want to hide this column. As soon as you hide this column, that February sales have been disappeared from the chart. How can I show a chart even a or any of the columns of my source data are in hidden mode? Yes, let us give a right click, select data, select this option called hidden and empty cells. Here is an option called show data in hidden rows and columns. Click this one, click OK. Now in the sheet you are not able to see February, but on the chart you will be able to see January, February, March. All the months sales can be viewed on the chart. Like this you can make use of this function. Click OK. Now let us go by each option wise. I'm deleting this one, right, deleting this one. Let us go by each option wise under chart data. Again I am inserting a column chart. Now let us see the difference between 3D column chart and 2D column chart once. If you observe, this is basic 2D column chart type. See, this is basic 2D column chart type. Now let us also observe the 3D column chart type. See, you can see the difference between this chart and this chart. Under 3D column chart, you can increase the depth of the picture or decrease the depth of the picture based on the requirement. You can see this is called 3D column chart, this is called basic 2D column chart. Let us see different options available under 3D column chart and 2D column chart later in this session. Let us go by each feature wise. Now this is my basic 2D column chart. Now as soon as you enter a chart, see there are 3 contextual tabs which are available over here. See, 3 contextual tabs are appeared over here. What I am going to do is I am deleting. So hope everyone understand what are the contextual tabs. So contextual tabs will be appeared based on the context. So now you are not able to see those contextual tabs. As soon as I insert any chart, these tabs will be appeared. These tabs may be vary based on the types of the actions which we are doing. Say for example, if we are working with pivot tables options will be different. Since we are working with chart, now these contextual tabs will be vary based on the actions which we are doing. So now change chart type. Now we have inserted a column chart. Now from here I want column chart to line chart. How can you do this? Yes, click OK. Okay, now I am able to change a column chart to line chart. This is how we can change any column chart as line chart or cylinder type or pyramid type. This is called pyramid type. How can I do that? See, this is 3D pyramid type chart. This is how we can change the chart type. Once you insert any chart, from here we can also change to column chart. See, like this we can change the chart type based on a requirement. You can also change to pie chart or something like that. See, I am able to change to pie chart. Now I want to move back to column chart. Fine. Now save as template. I will explain this save as template in few minutes. Let us wait for some time. Switch row column. See, which we have already observed, switch row column option under select data. See, here we have observed switch row column option. The same option is also available over here, switch row column option. Select data. How can we select data? We can select data in 2 ways. One is select chart, give right click, select data, or you can also do the same thing from here, select data. This window will be appeared, select data source window will be appeared from here also, or you can give right click and click on select data option. Now let us move on to the next part called chart layouts. See, here you can observe the first layout 1. See here, when I keep my cursor position, it is showing what is that. This is called layout 1. When I click on layout 1, it is appearing. See, it is having a chart title and a legend. This is called chart title. Now I want to change the chart title name as EMP sales. Now this is called chart title. Let us go to the next layout called, this is how the layout will be appeared. Layout 2 will be appeared like this. Layout 2 will not have vertical axis. All the values of vertical axis will be shown over above the each data series like this. Based on your requirement, you can use these chart layouts. Now let us move on to layout 3. See, in this layout we are not able to see the legend. We are able to see vertical axis, horizontal axis. Legend is able to show, we are able to see the legend over here, bottom of the chart. We are not able to see the legend on the right side of the chart. We are able to see the legend on the bottom of the chart. Like this we can see with layout 3. Let us see layout 4. See, under this layout it will be shown like this. These are all called as data labels. Let us see how to insert a data label later in this session. Fourth is completed. Now let us move on to fifth layout. If you observe the fifth layout, here is a vertical axis title, We can also give vertical axis title as so and so, whatever the number, whatever it is, or something like blah blah blah. Whatever you want to give, you can give numbers, employee numbers or employee sales figure or whatever you want. You can give like this. You can make use of this vertical axis title. Vertical axis title. Here the entire table will be shown. See, this table, this is our source table. The entire source table will be shown under layout 5 and with a chart title. You can also rename the chart title. We have already observed how to rename a chart title. Let us move on to sixth title. So in the sixth title it will be shown like this. These are all different chart layouts. You can make use of these chart layouts based on your requirement. So hope you understand these chart layouts. I am moving on.